Hey, I don't think that's very funny.
So today we're doing my first top 5 pick for a movie. We're doing Scream. It is one of my favorite movies ever.
Movies, but this was not like that. It was a fun movie. Let's go next. Eminem.
Oh, sure.
Eminem.
Marshall.
I'm not afraid to give my opinion. I think
down
I'd
to
fall a
business.
little bit. Yeah, let's get down to business.
And that would exactly happen, and then they wouldn't explain it. And it was
Yeah.
like, you can't just like say, look how lazy horror movies are written, and then write a lazy horror
Why
movie.
not?
I think he's-
that was like the first time it was done, so that was the humor.
Yeah,
I know.
you
Yeah.
That's I get why people would be a fan of it. It didn't
Well-
the place where it irked me the most is at the very end when he's like, she wants a motive, and it's like, we don't have one.
You hear that, Stu? I think she wants a motive. I don't really believe in motive, Sid. I mean, did Norman Bates have a motive?
But then he gives,
But then he-
gives a
but then he-
motive-
he
motive-
immediately gives a motive after, yeah.
immediately after. That is super funny.
How about this? Your slut mother was fucking my father. And she's the reason my mom moved out and abandoned me.
Billy's
it
the
does
boyfriend,
suck.
right?
yeah, Billy.
Yes. Okay.
Billy
all right.
Loomis.
What's the name of the guy who works at the video store?
Richie? I'll make a Ricky. What's his name?
Completely blanking on his name.
I'm gonna be so mad. It's
Who's the guy
Ricky
that
or
works at the
Richie.
video store? What?
Yeah, he's the one that knows all about the movie.
He's the meta
Oh,
character.
okay, yeah,
The
yeah.
very
He's
meta
the-
one.
He's the- the
Yeah,
guy.
I like that.
Thank
Dude.
God I'm a virgin.
His name. He did not say that.
Yeah.
No, he actually did.
No, he did say
He
that.
did at the very end. Yeah.
Oh
Very-
shit!
yeah,
I
it's
forgot
like,
about
I've
that.
never been more happy to be a virgin in my life.
I forgot he said that. He's one of my favorite like final girls, what it's called in like horror movies. Is because like she's like tough and she like fights back. In like certain
Everybody
ones do
beats
that.
the killer's ass, though. They get their ass beat constantly.
Well, this killer gets his ass beat
Yeah.
a lot.
When he gets
But,
clobbered with the refrigerator door, like the freak.
yeah, when he does like
was
the
like,
pratfall.
Jesus Christ, that was such a heavy hit in this movie. Like it's like so
There's a
different from
couple
the
with
other
the
one.
bottle hitting him in the nuts.
Yeah,
Because it's just a guy in a mask. It's not like a superhuman
It's
killer.
just,
It's just
some
some
dumb
dude.
high schooler.
It's just
yeah.
two high schoolers, yeah. But is really like that's what you would do. Like fuck
Yeah.
fuck you both then. Like I'm just gonna shut the door.
Yeah.
Well, if you know one of them's a killer and one isn't, then the other one's gonna die. If like,
Yeah, and then you'll know exactly.
fuck the innocent guy. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many like quotes I love from this movie. Like the part whenever after she punches Gail Weathers. And they're in the room and she's like, boom, Cindy, super bitch. Like I say that all the time because I think that's so funny. Because that's so real how you would be hyped up after your friend like just knocked some chick out.
Drew Barrymore just gets murdered in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Did
That
you
is
guys know about that?
That is the best part of the movie.
I've seen the entire like first scene, and I don't know where I've seen it. I don't know when I've seen
It's
it.
so
I didn't
famous.
even know it was fucking Scream, but I've seen like the whole like popcorn and everything.
That
And,
is pretty gruesome first kill for the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
that
her-
is a like fantastic opening scene. Like
I
that
wish-
is
yeah.
a really,
I wish
really
the rest of
good
the movie
was
way
like
to
that.
hook the audience.
Did you know about the all right, that's fucked up. Did you know about the fact that like she was on all the posters and stuff like Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, she's at
Like,
the
they-
very beginning.
Really?
Yeah, and she's the bit on the poster. Like so
Yeah.
yeah, they advertised
That's
her as the main character and then they killed her off in the first 10 minutes.
Like what the goal is, like what the long con is, and I guess that kind of extends into like their overall motivation for killing, like him and Matthew Lillard. This kind of
yeah.
Dewey, yeah, not Dewey. What Stu? Oh, never
Stu.
mind. Dew, not Dew.
Dude.
Okay, this kind of goes into my what I was thinking about while watching this movie.
set clock of when you mature. So if a
Yeah.
kid matures at 13 and the other one is 13 but they haven't like
One's a
matured.
psychopath.
Yeah, it's like one is like you know, mentally aged to like 15 and the other one's mentally aged to 14. Like that's a big difference.
I don't
Yeah.
care how mentally aged I am. I'm not gonna go around and kill people. If
thought Stu, and it was Stu. Stu was one of them.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember
didn't
the
expect
kid
the two
being
killers.
so disappointed because I liked Stu so much throughout the movie. I was like, no.
the only
Dude,
thing that pointed to
How
me
do you
that
like Stu?
Yeah, he was a dickhead.
He was
too.
so
kind of a
funny.
dick.
What do you mean? How was he awful? He was.
Him-
He
so
was a good character, but if I knew him in real life,
Dude,
like,
I would
fuck
hate him,
that
yeah.
dude.
That would
Like,
be my fucking man in real life. What are you talking about? He's so funny. What did he ever do that wasn't funny? Name one
Just
thing.
like his jokes weren't that good.
His jokes were
in general.
hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. Whenever he hits him in the head with the phone, and then Stu yells, "You hit me in the phone, dick!"
Yeah.
That really happened. Like that wasn't meant to happen, but they
Oh.
had so much like fake
Yeah.
blood on set that he hit him with the phone by accident. And they just got him saying that.
Nate, you act like being out of high school would make you like a more like respected or like more like thought out serial killer or whatever.
Oh,
as if
man.
like this isn't like a complicated
I'm
thing.
just saying
to,
they're
like-
I agree
stupid.
with
Like
Nate here.
a teenager absolutely would be like, "Look at us, motherfucker!"
I
just stabbing each
Yeah.
other.
Nate, I have a problem. That's kind of a problem I had with the ending. Probably the only problem I had, because to me, their overall plan and how they were framing the father was like so well thought out and so like foolproof. Everybody was falling for it. That them just like fumbling around and fucking everything up at the end kind of didn't make sense to me. It seemed out of character, even though Stu seems kind of like a moron. But for Billy, it seemed kind of like it didn't make sense that he would be able to do all that stuff and still fuck everything up in the end.
If we're gonna talk about shit that's outlandish in this movie, we should talk about Tatum getting killed by it was her boyfriend, which
by a
is so
garage
fucked up.
door.
And she gets killed by a garage door lifting her up. It's probably the coolest kill in the movie, but it makes no sense. Like how that's the
Yeah.
strongest door in history. Like that's an
I don't think you could
industrial
die to a
strength.
garage door. I don't
Garage.
think anyone in human history has ever
There-
died to a
I'm
garage
sure
door.
there is a garage door that is strong enough to kill you, but it's not some local.
Also,
rich-
have
are
to-
aren't the
wood panel
sensors like
garage
good
door.
enough to like not kill you? Like, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
they even had sensors back then. I'm pretty sure. So like,
There's no way you can see the motor that pulls the garage door up. It's like this big. It's like not big at all.
That's not powerful enough. To
I
kill.
also think
There's
the
no
actor
way.
was too skinny and could easily fit through the.
It's funny when when Matthew Lillard gets killed at the very end by her dropping the TV on his head, but they explicitly show that like there's like an electrical short circuit in the TV that is like that kills him. But like, dude, those CRT
Those big
TVs,
ass TVs.
they're
would have
like
killed you.
70 pounds. Like if they like
Yeah,
landed on his
lifted
head,
that shit.
he would just die from the impact.
His head would have just squished. It would have been more gruesome.
Yeah. Well, while we're on the
This is
garage,
me, but we're gonna spin the wheel.
It's gonna be Chris because
I'm not popcorning.
dude, I want to pitch so bad.
Sam does need to go again.
Which
Like,
is that like?
I haven't gone since 1917.
yeah,
I don't know. It was one of the images saved on my PC,
Why is
but
it
we're
spinning
spinning.
so slow?
It's ripped off, and this is perfect for
We're
screen.
spinning.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
please,
no.
please.
So wait,
Oh, God.
oh,
All right, we're watching 8 Mile. And, you know, we were talking about it. You know,
never
it's
looked at
front and center of our minds. We're watching.